Exactly 1 hour before we were ready, cars started pulling up at the gate. The wrong time had gone up on the couple's wedding website, and a handful of guests had made their own way there, right on time for something that didn't exist yet. We were still finishing the setting. Flowers going in, last checks, the parts of a wedding nobody's ever meant to see. And a Sicilian castle does not have a waiting room. So we didn't ask them to wait. We brought forward the welcome drinks, we found for them a space, we exchanged a few chats with them, and next thing you know, the rest of the guests are starting to arrive. Everything was exactly where it should have been. Mungi and Roshan found out about it only later, when it was already a funny story rather than a problem. That's the part of our work that never shows up in the photographs. That's the reason it exists. Because the photographs, what they show is a day that was extraordinary. A pre-wedding celebration at the villa above the sea with a turmeric ceremony and the guests' hands and arms being decorated in henna, the patterns still fresh following the morning. A Hindu ceremony built as a piece of theater. Color everywhere, nothing muted, nothing toned down to suit anyone's idea of tasteful. And the bride's clothes, embroidery, you could look at for an hour and keep finding things in detail, and everything changed with the Western dress and the second part. A wedding like this asks for two things at once: reverence for a ritual that has rules you don't bend, and the flexibility to absorb an hour that goes wrong without a single guest feeling it. You can't have one without the other. If you want a wedding where the only thing your guests notice is how good it looks, let's talk. A free consultation and honest conversation about your day, and by the end, you will have a first plan and the first few places that could hold it perfectly. The link is right here below.